failure after failure after failure, and we're seeing nothing but this country decline rapidly. Not even a slow death, a rapid death.
The 77 million people that elected Donald Trump, that would be the will of the country, 77 million people. Also, you might want to remember that Ronald Reagan was, when he left office, he was 77 years old. I mean, he died, he was 91 when he died, but he was 77. I don't hear the complaints about at 77 what he was doing in office. Or what?
Oh, wait. Time out. Hold on.
He ultimately got Alzheimer's. He ultimately got Alzheimer's after he left office.
I think it started in his late.
So did she bring up the president that is responsible for crack cocaine and said that nobody had a problem with the president who was responsible for crack cocaine? Is that what she just said? I'm out of here. I'm done. The worst president in the history of this country, and she said nobody.
You're saying Ronald Reagan?
Oh, you're a retard. Matt, never let him back in here again.
Yeah,
forever.
That was just insane. But I mean,
Ronald Reagan's not the worst president Trump did.
So if we just talk about Reagan, because Reagan was in his late 70s and negotiating the SALT agreements and dealing with obviously some very technical issues with the Soviet Union and with nuclear proliferation. To say that he shouldn't have been there because he was 77, I mean, just think about that. Think about when you just made a limit on without looking at the individual.
I think dementia was starting to show.
This ties into the reply I wanted to give to charges. Respectfully, brother, but I disagree with everything you said. I think I understand where you're coming from, though, but I see it the other way around. It's like, okay, I get it. Like, for even take lobbyism, people hate lobbyism, lobbying Congress, lobbying the Senate, but realistically, the framing of our country is elitist, and I think people forget that. Now, if you want to shift that, that's fine, but then you have to understand you're coming from a political framework that's actually antithetical to what made America great, what made England great, what made the colonizing European powers great, right? Like, the reality is there was always a deference to old wise men. Senate literally means old wise counsel. It comes from a word that means old man. It literally comes from a word that means old man. And you have to think, rewind 1,000 years. Who do you think knows it? Ain't no Google. Who do you think knows anything? By the way, mind you, back then, not a lot of people were literate. Books weren't common. Who do you think knew anything? It was the old men. You damn right you went to the old man to know everything.
What about
you
the women?
Old folks in your life, you know damn well. I miss my grandpa. He 94, passed away last year in December. He was a living tomb of knowledge. Are you crazy? And so when we get into industry, this is literally how you get artisanship, craftsmanship. This is how you get legacy building technology that's world renowned internationally, like Taiwan. 100 years ago, it was a bunch of farmers. They have the most advanced chipsets on earth. Even America and Europe struggle to even come close. You can't not just, I like this young guy, he's sharp and smart. No, there is some knowledge that is so fucking proprietary, that is so experience-based, that sometimes it's irreplaceable. And when the dude's gone, that's it. We won't even recreate someone who sees shit like that mother. You ain't getting another Michael Jackson. I don't care how good the nigga can sing. He ain't gonna be Michael. And so you have to understand, no, I disagree entirely. I get what made Rome great, the Senate. I get the idea that, as Hamilton said, you should trust the industrious and entrepreneurs because these are the people who are looking at the world and playing it like chess. Who the fuck else should be making moves and making suggestions? So lobbyists represent industry. Industry represents people just trying to make a buck. And it's easy to hate them until you need a job and you want them to pay you well. So everyone just, I think, kind of the socialism stuff is cool and, what the fuck, it's all evil, whatever. Everybody wants a job. They want that job to pay them well. That means that job has to be producing results on paper that attracts investors. The market is a thing. Deal with it. And they have it as any citizen is concerned with their country, they're concerned with their politicians as well. And the original cabinet, George Washington in the center as president. You got Hamilton to the right, Jefferson to the left. He's taking counsel from both of them, two old men telling him something. he an old man listening, right? And Hamilton's like, listen, and he was majorly responsible for structuring our economy. And he's like, you have to give people pathways to success, but you have to listen to those who are proven in success. What else is happening? Like, who else should be suggested? And so it's like, I get it. It's like, no, these old fogies, man, they're just up there with their dumb old ass ideas. They don't know what's really going on. No, they might not be to the beat and pulse of this society, right? That's true. They've been out of it for too long. But they've been in what they do for so long, they could walk circles around anyone in any debate on any subject. They know it in depth. They have deep crystallized knowledge. They have networks that go on decades. You can't replace that. And in positions of political authority, that's very relevant. That's what gets industries to move to a state, and now your state's rich because you got fucking company. It's not as simple as people make it out to be.
Just a disclaimer.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton was actually the best president we had.
Bill Clinton deregulated the financial sector. He gutted Glass-Steagall. I can't rock with that. Oh, and he sexually assaulted. In my opinion,
hey, no, you know what?
3 times.
On the real, Thomas Jefferson probably the best president. You know why? Because he told motherfuckers you need to have a revolution every 19 years, and he also was against the American public being bitches like they are in today's time. In other words, what I mean is bowing down to all the dictates and policies that they see, whether it be both sides of the aisle, and allowing big government to run their fucking households and infringe on their fucking constitutional rights. But then again, George W. Bush said it best. The Constitution is nothing but a piece of paper, which is the reason why almost 200-something years ago, Thomas Jefferson said you need a revolution every 20 years, every 19 years, because of shit like that. Because if government feel like they can infringe on your rights, you have the right to fucking defend yourself and push them back, just like you push a goddamn predatory animal that infringes on your property. The same thing goes with government, because they infringe. That's predatorial to infringe on your rights and say, well, shit, you can't sit up here and say this because it hurts our feelings, even though in the Constitution we have freedom of speech, which you're trying to get rid of. So with that being said, Thomas Jefferson would have to be the best president because he gave you the greatest advice that a so-called American citizen can ever have.
I think John Adams might have that quite extensively. I'm going to take Teddy Roosevelt.
I was gonna say Roosevelt, baby.
Yeah,
Come
Teddy.
on, we all know who it is.
Teddy, for
Teddy
sure.
Roosevelt was a dirtbag.
A dirtbag? What the fuck? Wow, this thing.
Yeah, real
Why
dirtbag.
don't
Go
you like
spend some
Roosevelt?
time in Jackson Hole and out in the frontier and tell us what a dirtbag he was.
I think everybody agrees Buchanan was probably the worst ever.
Carter
And Trump's the
Carter
best.
was the worst.
Yeah, Carter's bottom 5. Trump's top 5. He bookended. There's a lot in the middle. But, yeah, Roosevelt's one of the best. Reagan. George Washington's probably.
Yeah,
You know that they weren't our actual first president. You know that.
Yeah.
Same Hudson or Hanson was the first.
Rabbano Shalom, I'd like to say something about Lindsey Graham, if I may.
You're doing cottage farm? Is that what you know?
Is it a gay joke?
Well, the Kevin Spacey House of Cards analogy is important because I'm a graduate of the Citadel in Charleston, South Carolina, and Kevin Spacey, that F word, besmirched the Citadel's good name by giving reference to his homosexual activity in that series. But it was a fucking amazing show nonetheless, because, you know, even though Kevin Spacey is an F word, the show is actually just, you know, you're like, well, this is probably what it's like, you know? And Lindsey Graham kind of embodied that homosexual, psychotic, military-industrial complex persona. And I'll just offer one tidbit of evidence that some Russian pranksters contacted Lindsey Graham's office and they claimed that they were the Turkish Defense Ministry and they wanted to buy F-35s. And Lindsey Graham knew the price and the spot, and he was selling aggressively. That man, in my opinion, was a force of will. And despite the fact that people criticize him, anyone can give testament to his will. And as an American, you could listen to people like Rayabia, who may have some negative sentiment. Nonetheless, Lindsey Graham, in my opinion, is a great American patriot.
But Char, did that make sense that like states need jobs, they need tax revenue so they can do major, civilian infrastructure. People want jobs. States need to be made about representatives who people elect, and then the industry is going to lobby those politicians to attract them because they want to be entrepreneurial and make money, which is going to bring in more jobs. So like that circle of the market. And I'm not saying corruption can't exist, but corruption's everywhere. There's corruption at your job. There's corruption everywhere. That's not really
everywhere. Yeah, you're right. But here's the thing, though, right? It's more the devil you do know versus the devil you don't know. And if you knew what the government has in store for the American citizens, right? And these politicians who are nothing but puppets who are ushering in, you would feel the same way of kind of wanting to separate from this shit. And overall, we have businesses here. We have people with their different fields of jobs and whatnot. So, I mean, this is an integrated system. And in one sense, that she-devil of a witch, what's her name? What was the one blonde chick that got with that dirt bag piece of shit? What's her name?
Kelly Conway.
No, Pat. What? No.
Pam Bondi.
Pam Bondi, that piece of shit. She did say something that is true, but it probably needs to happen either which way. Yeah, wait, if we bring everything out, this whole thing's gonna collapse. Which, in essence, it's going to be a cataclysmic upheaval of our daily lives and everything that we possibly will see. But if we care about truth, justice, in the so-called American way, that's probably what needs to happen. But my thing is, it's not about promoting anarchy. It's just, look, if motherfuckers are going around doing all the kinds of shit they're doing, taking the American tax dollars and doing whatever the fuck they want to do, doing all kinds of experiments, these fucking military contracts and these damn fucking undisclosed locations of these fucking military bases of doing all kinds of experiments that, God knows what, in the Pentagon and all throughout these national parks, and doing all this shit, with the pedophile shit, the sexual, just shit that's going on. Look, at the end of the day, you got to get rid of all this shit, man. What?
Who did you vote for? Or maybe you didn't vote ever. I don't know.
I've never voted a day in my life.
Like, that's interesting because, like, doesn't that kind of provide a little bit of an issue? Like,
nope.
There's not one person that can solve your issues that you could have voted for. Like, not one.
Matt, so even I was a youngin in 2000, which, what is that, 26 years ago, witnessing that bullshit with them two cocksuckers, Al Gore and George W. Bush, running for president, and and Al Gore ends up winning, but then they had to do a recount 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later, it came down to the same state. That George W. Bush's brother happened to be a mayor in, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or governor. I can't remember which one. And they had to.
It was for Florida. It was Jeb Bush was governor.
Yeah. So.
But okay, so I mean. Like,
well, they could do shit like that.
I think everybody on stage know where I was going with that. It's like, it's the old adage, like, if you don't vote, then you need to shut up. You know that one, right?
You don't understand it. You don't understand it.
You understand that, right, Char?
No, but that's why I countered. No, I knew what you were saying. That's why I countered with what I countered with. All I'm proving is that your vote never doesn't count. It never counted, and all this shit has been rigged from the get-go, going back to the inception of this country. So if I know that, based off of that logic,
Do you ever go to anyone in government and ask for
based
anything?
off of that logic,
You ever met with someone in government?
based off of that logic, why vote?
Well, have you ever needed someone from government to take care of something for you? Have you ever had a legal, a business issue, some property issue that you went to someone in government, an elected official?
It's bigger than that, even though. Like okay. I mean, all things being relative, we're the greatest country on the planet. So obviously we've done some things right to get to where we are. So voting has done something. You know that, right, Jar? I mean, we would all be destitute and all, living on breadcrumbs and basically not being able to live the way we do right now if we went by everything that you're saying. Like all these bad, worst case scenario situations that you're mentioning, that everything that we voted for is the worst thing ever, we would never be where we are. Like, you realize that, right? Like, even if without voting, we don't get anywhere, regardless if it's some bad stuff too on the way there. I don't understand that. I mean, what am I missing? Does anybody else feel the same way? I don't get it, but I mean, I guess if in your world you don't vote, you just let anarchy just go all over the place. I don't know.
Well, Matt, let me just respond just briefly. Number one, technically, based off of what I believe in, based off of what I see, might as well let the shit happen because there ain't shit we can do about it. And of course, they're running elites, right? They have a specific goal and agenda in mind, and we're seeing it play out. So if I understand that, and I also believe in the Bible, I read the scriptures on what's going on, who the hell am I to sit up here and try to redirect what the Most High said? That's number one. Number two, let's say if I was to think on that level and believe that this is some authentic bullshit, right? And I need to react. Who the fuck am I going to react with? There's not going to be too many people with my mindset, right? Because these people who have adopted the concept of conspiracy theories or theorists, which is nothing but a government-made fucking designation to demonize people who are telling people the truth. I'm not going to really want to get down with 90% of the people walking in this country, because most of the people in this country are going to believe that this government is true and real. So with that being said, I might as well just let it fucking happen and just fucking try to survive, if any at all, because what's being set up is a one world government. And this is and we're seeing this shit literally play out right before our eyes. And this country is going down, and whatever semblance of whatever freedom you thought you had, that is going away and dissipating at a fast rate. So at the end of the day, it's all about survival at this point. And my advice, and I'll land here, if you do believe in being patriotic, which honestly that's a concept of idolatry, but let's just use that as a talking point. You should be very upset with what's going on. If you care about this country that much, you gotta do something about it.
Well, like I said, we didn't get to where we are without some issues. And in fact, I would say it was those very issues that got us to where we are now. Not the other way around, really, so much. Because, without having these issues, going through all these issues, we just wouldn't be where we are. I don't know. I mean, we're not a perfect country. I have no idea what country you think lines up with what you want. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can tell me, but
None.
yeah. So I don't know what world you live in. I mean, you might as well just go live like on a small island and just like, you know.
Dude, I would. You know what? Honestly, man, I would love to live, whether it be the Amazon, Congo. I know that there's killer animals. There's probably there's all kinds of animals that ain't fucking documented. There's dinosaurs in these fucking areas that the locals are around. But you know what? I'd rather be running from a dinosaur or a giant spider than dealing with fucking psychopaths.
Are you ready to take a shit in a hole in the ground, or
you know what?
You know what?
Dinosaurs.
I might as well deal with that shit. I might as well deal with that.
I found a real outlier. I mean, anybody here's a non-voter. I'm nothing against you. You can do whatever you want, but
I've never voted in my life, man.
You don't vote, do you?
I've never voted in my life. I'm 31 and I've never voted.
I knew it. There we go. Now you do it for other reasons.
Horrible.
You probably do it for other reasons, right?
I just don't see no point, to be honest. Like, real shit, I don't see a point.
Okay.
That's so un-American.
Right, Knight? I mean,
what is one vote? What is realistically? What is one vote going to do? Like, realistically,
Get someone elected, maybe, and especially in elections that are tight.
half of us think the elections are rigged.
Have you ever? I'll ask the same question. Have you ever gone to someone in government to get something done for you? Ask them to help you with the business
I've had
venture.
a public defender.
A little different.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Bush Gore was decided by 500 votes or something like that. Just to let you know. So,
And you got a non-voter in here?
Yes, we do. And he is of the black collective.
Do I sound like you're talking to me, Matt? Do I seem like somebody who doesn't vote?
No, I'll be honest. I actually didn't think he voted for like Kamala or anything, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Oh man, I was clearly on the Kamala Harris side.
Oh shit, I got it wrong.
Matt, can we go back to the original title and ask Rob and Fifi and some of these other people?
Back to the very first one.
What happened to Lindsey Graham? You smoking that Lindsey Graham tonight?
Let him get out the Lindsey Graham part, and then let's go back to the original.
Smoking that Lindsey thing?
I'm not gonna cap that. Yeah.
We are, yeah. Here, I'll pass it. Hold on.
All right, now
I'm gonna take Republicans really guys anyway because y'all know what he really was, man. So y'all dealt with him because he was willing to fight for y'all, all of y'all issues on the front line. But y'all know what he was, man. Come on.
He was a brilliant senator.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
He was very brilliant, very hardworking.
Come on, Rob. Don't tell them the truth. You gotta really
Y'all know what Lindsey Graham was.
Come on, Rob. Don't go that way, brother.
Rob, man, bless us with the knowledge. Let us know.
Man, it's widely known within political circles that Lindsey Graham didn't have a wife for a reason. He didn't have children for a reason. He liked men. And that's just what it is. So I think that's largely the reason why he went so hard to defend certain issues, because he knew that who he really was ever revealed, like he would have no place. You bring me food too now? That's the rule when you come to deliver food for them guests, you gotta bring me something. How y'all doing?
Projection Mirror says what? There is no evidence to suggest that Lindsey Graham was a faggot, but Rob Gulati just suggested that he's a cocksucking faggot.
Are you ready to go? There's evidence that suggests you are. Rest in pieces.
Projection Mirror says what? LGBTQ says what?
Yeah.
Graham is dead. I'm not. That's too bad. He was a character.
Yeah,
Rob left. Never mind. It's fine.
I remember him most in the Kavanaugh hearing. Remember the Kavanaugh hearing?
Hold on, before you change the title, I want to make a disclaimer, man. The reason why Sarah is in the audience is because she was just talking shit, bro. She was talking trash. She wasn't letting nobody speak. And I'll be damned if I let a bitch talk to me crazy on crit. So her ass got sent to the goo. I don't know why she think that you're her savior, like you're gonna save her or something, but that bitch needs to realize you gonna show me some respect. I don't care if you don't respect nobody else, but bitch, you gonna respect me. That's all.
Come on, cuz. Don't make it about you, cuz. And you gotta let it flow. You gotta let the room, like, fight.
Hello?
Yeah, you stepped away. You wasn't here, but she was just interrupting motherfuckers talking crazy. Like, I didn't say shit to her. I'm like, bro, let people talk. And she just got to yapping at the mouth. So,
Well,
bitch,
bring the
your
bitch
reason
back. Come and let me
Timothy, moderators, if I could suggest that you just dedicate like 10 minutes to 20 minutes of the Sarah Show. People come for the Sarah Show. People like the Sarah Show. It's just consider it.
But she be acting like Matt is her savior. Like, she could just talk crazy and then that nigga Matt is like Superman. Like, Matt gonna come to her rescue. Like,
yeah, but you ain't supposed to fight the women, Timothy.
I ain't fighting no woman. That's why I sent her down. I ain't even go back and forth with her.
No, don't do it like that, bro. Hey, look, the stage gotta check the stage, bro. I get what you're saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? And she should respect you as mine, if that's the point. But far as just like, if it's like a contentious conversation, and if she make it like a lane point or any kind of stance, I think she should be able to argue.
Nah, it's like you trying to make your submission, and I keep coming up interrupting you. So then I be like, hey, let you talk. And she go, oh, shut the fuck up, baby.
Well, then move
bitch, who you talking to? You understand it? You know what I mean?
Abby get to stay on stage and she interrupt people.
Yeah, but Abby ain't calling nobody out their name. Abby isn't talking aggressively.
Well, she do it in her head, though. Well,
But
Abby,
she not.
yeah.
I like to say,
Abby is not trying to liberate Iran. Sarah is trying to liberate Iran.
That Matt is their savior. Like,
You just gotta designate some time to certain characters. This is a stage. You honestly, when you see, shut up, Night King, shut up, Riyabia. I'm not finished. Silence yourselves. Night King, I heard you talking shit to Sig like you gonna roll up to his house and do some shit, Night King. You gangbanger. What I'm trying to tell you is, I'm not calling you a gangbanger. I'm calling Night King a gangbanger. Shut up. Shut up. Hello.
Nah, I didn't mean to like cause a rumor to the frenzy. So if we can get back to the title though,
Yeah, let's get
you know
back
what
to
I mean.
Alright, so who wants to jump in? We've had Timothy give his story. We've had Coco. We've had Black give her story.
This is Alistair. I was attacked by a black man in the street after giving him money. I was. I like to share that story outside of the nightclub in Wicker Park. You guys will be shocked.
Anybody want?
All right, let them tell it. I want to hear it.
Okay, we got one for yes.
So I was coming back from a college alumni event.
It's a vote. It's a vote. Just wait till the voting process done. This is what's wrong with you.
This is what's wrong with you. You projecting. You always ready to roll up on people and shoot at people, Night King. Like, Clown House ain't a gangbang. Hello?
That ain't gonna work.
That's exactly what's working.
Hey, does anybody got a vote to hear this story? Yes or no? Modelo, Agent, Abby, Coco.
You only want to hear reverse DEICRT BLM.
Yeah. Yes. I want
Okay, so we got 2 yeses, 2 no's. It's even. Hold on. Alistair, I know you don't know how the voting processes work. That's why you lost. Anyway, anybody want to break the tie?
Great PTR, Night King. You look like Dr. Doom and Drag, you faggot, nigga, faggot. What I'm trying to say, faggot, nigga, faggot.
If anybody wants to share their story, please.
What I'm saying is, as a white man, I was attacked by a young black juvenile who robbed me, stole my bag, bloodied my nose, nearly killed me. and had to spend a night in the ER. And all I want to say is I ain't never offering some nigga, faggot, nigga a joint ever again at any bar, at any club, at any festival, at any fucking folk kind of country thing or anything. I ain't never offering a nigga, faggot, nigga a joint ever again. Cause that nigga, faggot, nigga stole my bag, almost killed me, punched me out, and I had to fight for my life. Fuck that faggot nigga, faggot nigga, faggot nigga.
Are y'all happy?
Can I get a mom badge?
That's the result of too much acid.
Exactly. I wish he would have finished the job.
I mean,
So you are saying that you wish that nigga, faggot almost killed me? That's ridiculous.
My opinion.
You were flipping, that's why.
All I'm saying is, you know, when you try to be generous and you want to help people, sometimes it's not returned in kindness. It's returned in anger and frustration. And all I'm trying to say is, with Lindsey Graham's passing, we have lost an example of a great American patriot that despite the setbacks, despite all the slander and libelous accusations about him being a faggot, we have to understand that Lindsey Graham is the essence of America. And if you can't accept the fact that we are a vaccine, military, industrial complex empire with a political, legal, industrial complex completely manipulated by APAC Democrat progressive lawyers like Abby, well, then you don't understand Lindsey Graham's dick suck operation. Lindsey Graham sold more F-35s than any dick suck ever sold F-35s. You think publicity? If you work,
We're actually so funny tonight.
if you work in big pharma or you work in military industrial complex, you got
Stop lying on me.
you got an Instagram, and if you spice it and you went to this college or that college and you 26 and you selling F-35s or Pfizer, Moderna, J&J, all I'm trying to say is you got an Instagram and you got a LinkedIn, but Lindsey Graham ain't got no LinkedIn no more. How dare you censor the truth about Lindsey Graham? How dare you?
Your ass got to go.
okay, thank you for your submission. Would anybody else?
What did you gonna say, nigger?
I didn't say N-word. I said nigga, faggot.
Thank you for your submission. Thank you for your submission.
Thank you for allowing me to make my submission.
Keep going. You opened the stage for him. You asked.
Has been harassing me.
You got what you want. Excuse you, ma'am. Excuse you, ma'am. Excuse me, racist. Excuse me, racist.
Okay. Y'all ain't finna be doing this, man. We trying to hear the most racist experience in Trump's America, man. So if y'all don't have no racist experience, just say that.
Well, as I said, I was attacked by a young black man, nearly murdered in the streets over nothing. I was only passing out Amazon Cinema dollars in bars and stickers put on. It was artwork. All I'm saying is, if you a young African American and you robbing and you killing and you in a gang and you gang banging, well, pretty soon, Cash Patel. Listen, let me finish. Don't need it. No.
Hold on. You said if you gangbanging, nigga. I'm gangbanging, nigga. So what you saying, nigga?
I'm saying that when Cash Patel rose up in Chicago for a Friday, Saturday morning meet, Cash Patel's wife, a Zionist country musician star, Cash Patel got summoned to the White House.
No, you are
Because we got a political emergency in this country.
Go ahead.
Lindsey Graham.
All right, you got it. Hey, look, so check this out. Our racist experience is being surveillance by a fake fucking goddamn congressional mayor or whatever the fuck recording rooms and shit like that. And actually spying for their own personal beings for whatever jag-off yoga reasons that they got. That person just left mysteriously. Or, they got moved out. Never mind. And I think that's the racist experience. You know, I experienced that on Clubhouse by this person. The person that just was moved out being illegally fucking monitored through several fucking down bad phones because your wife was accepting black dick in an asshole and shit like that and left you for it, you dumb bitch. Fuck you.
Thank you for your submission. Crow 24. Do you want to share your most racist experience in Trump's America?
And Timothy, by the way, I don't think we've heard a story yet.
We haven't heard not one story.
I'm hearing things right again.
Wait, what the fuck? That wasn't a story? Wait, hold on. Y'all just gonna write off what I just said?
Hold on, man. Hold on, bro. I'm tired of this bullshit, like Matt said, bro. Y'all be screaming all this racist shit. We've had this room open for goddamn I don't know how long. Ain't nobody say nothing about this racist shit.
Wait.
All you, not even crackers, bro. You know what? It's the niggas that be capping on this bitch, man. Y'all been screaming all that racist shit. It ain't one racist story come up in this motherfucker, man. I'm starting to change my beliefs.
So, Timothy, you don't think people using, like, data that is, like, really uninvited and recording tuition, playback,
Listen, nigga, fucker.
No, I'm just saying. We've
had
many people on this stage, and nobody has submitted anything about like racist shit. So it's like,
what do you need? A burning cross in front of a lawn, or you gonna be one of them kind of niggas?
No, I'm definitely not one of them type of niggas. I'm definitely not one of them type of niggas.
What's a good enough racist story to you? What's racism to you? What it look like?
I've shared my racist story, but it's only been about 3 people that really shared some real racist shit, bro.
Shit, if you're real, there ain't no racism nowhere. We all fucking believe the same, brothers.
No, shut up. Anyway, I stay in the state where there's the top fucking 3 sundown towns in all of America. Go suck your fucking father's dick, you punk bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you.
You don't even know.
You don't even know. You don't even know.
Hood, brother.
I don't give a fuck where you at. Fuck you too. Fuck you.
Crow, please share with us your racist experience.
Yeah, fucking keep muting me, motherfucker. Yeah, you know what? Block me, kick me.
Crow, by the way,
I'm about to block you right now, bitch.
Put me on you.
Crow, just tell us your racist story. It could be against reverse racism. It could have been against you.
No, fuck that. Fuck that.
Are you black?
You know what? All my best friends
You want to know what he is?
I'm native. I'm
white.
fucking native.
He's definitely white.
You ain't no native.
He's definitely white.
White boys.
He's like, all my best friends are black. He's definitely white.
What tribe are you, bro?
Have you experienced any racism, brother?
Oh, bro, what tribe?
What tribe? Well, I mean, it's
you the blue dot tribe. Shut up, bitch. Lie that.
Fuck up, it's Cherokee. Motherfucker.
No, is it everybody? Whatever, bitch. Fuck you. Don't try to play with my people, bitch.
Hold on, kid.
Ain't no hold on.
Okay, so have you had any racism done to you, Crow? In the Trump years here.
Yeah, y'all fucking playing the fucking bullshit game, dude. Like, get to the point. Get real.
That's the point. Have you had
Fucking be real.
Have you had any
Be real. That's what I'm all
racism?
about. Is be real.
How much did you get to drink tonight, bro?
No, I don't care what I drink.
Man, like Coco said, man, shut up, nigga. I'm tired of hearing you talk, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Like Coco said, man, we were the only ones to share a racist story, man. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. I'm tired of hearing your bitch ass, nigga. I want to hear some fucking real racist experiences, man. I'm tired of y'all coming on this app screaming all this racist shit, but none of y'all got no racist stories, man. What the fuck going on?
I want like red hats,
Oh, you're talking about the Trump years.
Black. You gotta have one. Black. You gotta have a MAGA hat story, don't you? All these white guys with like red hats, like just like sweating.
No, it wasn't. It was with Obama when he was running for president. It was with Obama.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck Obama. Obama's a bitch.
Wait, Black, what happened? Hold on,
Crow.
Yeah, Crow, shut up. We're hearing a racist story. Go ahead, Black.
Pay attention.
Yeah. So I was pregnant with my daughter, and I was going to the bank, and I had an Obama T-shirt on, and these two white boys came up to me and said, "Fuck Obama." I literally got so scared because I'm pregnant. You got it.
Why y'all keep muting people and fucking bro? Do people have to die to have a racist story? Come on, y'all.
Yeah, that wasn't racist.
You keep slapping me at mute. Why?
Ain't nobody mute shit. What are you talking about?
No, they keep the moderator keep putting me on mute.
No, they need to mute you. Shut up.
No, I keep muting you, Crow, because you won't shut your mouth.
I mean, shut up and let me talk.
Put him in the audience. He's drunk.
Yeah, no more Crow. Please continue, Black. Wait, that was it? That was it, Black? That was it? Somebody didn't like your turn?
That's not a racist story. That doesn't even make any sense.
She was pregnant. She felt scared. I guess two white guys yelling at her during the Obama times. I don't know.
That is absolutely not racist. Like,
I'm sorry, Black.
I have experienced this.
We're throwing it out.
It's not racism. It's not bias. It's not prejudice.
I came to the conclusion that, man,
Y'all don't know.
my people's been capping on this app.
Racism.
Hold on, man. Hold on. I've been so pro-black. I be trying to fight. I go to war for the black community, man. Y'all don't understand. But after today, all that racist shit, all that racist crime shit y'all be doing, man, on 6-0 crit, nigga, that shit is y'all capping, man. I just can't keep defending y'all like this, man.
Oh, you're living in the West Bank right now.
I figured we had an hour.
What's your situation? How is the life in the West Bank? Do you mind sharing?
That's done, right?
Yeah, it's a very hard to release it after moving back to a bus or something. Like, that's,
You know what?
You have to go to the checkpoints in the West Bank.
If you're انت كردي في البلاد, you're home.
Oh, مش فاهم.
But you want to use
you live in Palestine
as the arbiter of morality. No,
are you sure?
No, see, some
You came from Iraq and live in Palestine, or you were born in Iraq? Like, I'm confused.
In the execution
Why do you call yourself Kurdish?
morality from the state.
I call myself Kurdish because my ancestors came to Palestine.
Okay. You see, we gotta start with ABC. The people have to probably know your family already. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna quiz you further. they vote on, and then they use the government as a tool to codify. It doesn't start at the government. It starts at the
What do you think about?
That's the part we keep missing.
Think there's any?
So this is no different than Bima's argument about saying that you need to have what was her thing? When you're born, we have to agree upon the Constitution. Consent. I have to have consent of the Constitution first until I agree to follow under its laws.
No, I don't agree with that.
I know, but
I clearly told you, as long as the law is not based, it's not rooted in religion, then if that's what the majority votes on, Joe, and then they get it codified via the government, I will follow. Joe, I follow a bunch of laws already that I don't fucking agree with. I don't agree with filling out a background check to buy a gun, but I follow the law, Joe, because that's what the general consensus came with. So again, I understand. I live in a society where people have different views than I do. So sometimes I'm gonna get the W, but then I got to take the L's too. I can't just only expect the W's.
Yeah. And expect that Christians will earn some W's, bro.
Okay, again, you're setting up a slippery slope. You're setting, but
it's already existed. It's existed since the founding of the country. That's the point.
No, but it's gotten shot down several times, and now they're trying to sneak it back in because they're under this retarded premise that more Jesus means more morality, and that's just we got again. There's abundance of evidence that shows more Jesus does not equal more morality.
Okay, there's an abundance of evidence of less Jesus doesn't equal morality either. There's an abundance of evidence that shows that the federal government, being the arbiter of morality, would just turn into a brutal police state, ultimately.
And so does your religion. Here's the difference, though. The government doesn't try to control what we think, Joe. They're trying to, because we're getting stupider by the day. And we're allowing it.
Hello?
So again, Joe, here's the thing. I can think about killing someone. I won't get arrested for it, sir. But your Bible and your rules say that even if I have certain thoughts, they're condemnable.
Well, I hate to interrupt the two of you, but if I may address the title of the room.
I'll wait for me and Joe to get off this kick real quick.
I'll give my time to John. Go ahead, John.
All right, go ahead, man.
Well, before I give my remarks with regards to theocracy, I want to thank Joe for all the nice compliments over the past few weeks. Thank you, Joe. It's not easy, publishing, being a self-publisher in the face of such adversity of content. All I'm trying to say is if you read Ayn Rand, she makes the case that laissez-faire capitalism has never successfully been achieved. And if you compare laissez-faire capitalism and abundance economy to progressive liberal social communism or state-controlled economy, it's believed that statistically laissez-faire capitalism will raise more people out of poverty than any other economic model. And China would be a good example.
What does this have to do with religion and state of theocracy?
Well, it's my belief, it's my opinion, that religion is actually just a form of politics. And if you can't grasp that religion and politics are essentially the same thing because it's a game of one-upmanship, regardless of whatever category you want to ascribe it to. So all I'm saying is the economy is the real religion, which is, I don't think we'll ever have some kind of a rebellion or like lower caste violent uprising. I mean, somebody on this app was like, all we get is protests. But when Minneapolis burns and Chicago burns, or wherever the looting happens, yeah, that sucks. But anyways, we're living in a content economy, which is really your life, which is your attention span and the attention economy. So, when Nancy Pelosi buys $400 million worth of Google.
What does this have to do with theocracy? A theocratic state. What does this have to do with it?
Well, it's the belief that according to Ayn Rand, is that the separation of church and state should also be equal to the separation of state and economy. And if you believe in separation of church and state, but you don't believe in separation of state and economy, I just question whether or not you understand where value comes from. It doesn't come from debt, it comes from products and services. So the argument isn't about theocracy. The argument is about the separation of state and economy, which comes back to libertarian philosophy or libertarian economics, that the founders of this country were very, very close to laissez-faire capitalism, and that the British East India Trading Company was also very close to laissez-faire capitalism. But those weren't the only laissez-faire capitalism organizations. All of Europe was engaged in laissez-faire capitalism on every major coastline.
What does this have to do with passing religious laws?
Well, my point is that religious laws and religious communication is code word for political communication. The real interesting and the real scientific and the real abundance, the real joy of our people is economic. It's not the quasi-politic known as religion. And if you get bogged down, it's just because you don't realize that religion is politic. And politic for some people is religion. Hello?
Again, subscribe to certain beliefs, which is their right, but they don't have a right to force that shit down my throat because I don't subscribe to it, and that's my right. That's the problem. We have the Christian right who's emotionally upset because liberals are kicking their ass and their God is slowly but surely dwindling, and that's what they cling on to for what do you call it? Value of life or purpose or whatever. And because they've decided to cling on to that, and that thing is rapidly shrinking, they're freaking the fuck out. So now it's put it into overdrive and try to force it on people because we think that this is the right way. And like I said, I'm not going to sit up here and allow people who don't even follow their own religion to try to put more religion on other people that they don't even clearly follow and can't even fucking agree on. It's just the concept is just fucking stupid and retarded. Like, you guys need to figure out which of the 30,000 sects is the correct one and get some type of agreement there before you try to take that jumbled mess of spaghetti and try to flop it on the rest of the society, man. It just doesn't make any sense.
Pretty strong disdain for Christians, don't you?
Nope. I actually advocate for religious freedom, and I actually battle a lot with atheists who try to take away people's religious rights, Joe. These dumbass atheists that want to remove the crosses from the Arlington Cemetery, I think they're a bunch of fucking retards. The atheists that want to take the Ten Commandments down from inside of our government buildings, I think they're a bunch of fucking retards, Joe. So no, I don't have a disdain for Christianity. What I have a disdain for is people trying to take their personal beliefs and religions and trying to shove it down everybody else's throat.
But Sig,
that's what I have a disdain for.
Sig, I think you have to look at it in terms of a communication network, that there's games in the language and the words, and it's global, it's national. And what we're really dealing with is like a communication network, which is, you could say a tree is the analogy. Everybody is a node. But it's there. And philosophy says that there is one communication network. You could say that's the collective unconscious. Donald Trump, in my opinion, psychologically, nationally, collectively, unconsciously penetrated the subconscious with his communication, and that's why he's our president. And people who successfully take nations to war strategically and win decisively also do those types of psyop, subconscious mass communication. Because how do you get people to fly to other cities to engage in mass warfare? So, hello?
Why should we have the Ten Commandments in the Supreme Court if you believe in separation of church and
Trump
state.
to her age, so she's just in second grade.
Yeah, so I'll be 23 next month. So yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep. So I wasn't really worried about that shit, or didn't even really realize any of that stuff until, I became an adult or like close to it. But yeah, I don't take white racism seriously at all, because at least for me, most of y'all are really not on that type of timing. Most of y'all really don't want the smoke. Y'all just want to do weird little shit. Like white people, and I don't know, tell me if I'm like overstepping, but I just feel like y'all are like the true weirdos. Like, no other group of people does what y'all do. Like, yes, black people, they will kill other black people with a gun. Like, don't shoot a black person, okay? But like white people, y'all will literally decapitate a motherfucker and chop their fucking organs. And just the weirdest group.
Projection mirror says what, me? Projection mirror says what? Stop projecting onto all white people about,
It's just like y'all, and so for y'all to be up here like trying to minimize black people and their problems, like it's crazy, because y'all are literally the most inhumane, like nastiest race ever.
Wait a minute. We're not minimizing anything. We're opening the door to it. I'm not even sure what you got.
Bro, y'all be passive aggressive to black people and their experiences, when it's like y'all are literally like everything y'all say about black people, or not you, but in general, y'all are really just choosing yourselves. Like, no other group of people like are allergic to the fucking sun and have critters coming out their hair. Like, no other group of people, but yet we're the fucking savages. It's crazy.
Oh, she on your ass tonight, boy.
I don't know where she's. I don't know why would she say that? That's horrible. What about Dawn? Dawn, do you have this story you want to share?
I'm speechless, man. I'm absolutely speechless. Like,
but another thing too, like, I'm sorry, but I just want to keep cooking with this. But one thing that's weird, and like again, this is my experience, but like now at my job, I work with a bunch of black people. I work at a nursing home, and the black people, when they have a problem with me or something I did or whatever, they will literally just walk up to my face and say, "This is why I have a problem with you. You did this. I didn't like that." Like, we will like look at each other in the eyes and talk about that shit. It might lead into an argument, but the shit will wind down. But y'all motherfuckers, y'all don't let us know shit. And the thing too is, like, sometimes I'm thinking, is it really racism? Wait, hold up. But like, y'all will literally try to like be so friendly, like best friends with us the whole time. Like, that's why.
You mean try to be polite and not project onto other people?
Y'all will literally befriend black people to fucking kill. Like, it's just, y'all are just crazy. It's really sick, really fucking sick.
Nah, you cooking, sister.
You ever take out any anger on like the old elderly white patients?
But it's not even. Sometimes I think that y'all are. Maybe this is not racism. Like, sometimes I think it's really not racism, because the thing is, where I worked at an old age, like everybody was like a black person there. This is not right word. But when I wasn't there,
I understand it, but it's our responsibility to pick up on this shit. Just like the Christians have tried to mask certain shit they want to implement to the school system and try to mask it up and cover it up in certain ways. So it's deceptive, and they're not being 100% honest with what their MO is. Again, all groups are going to try to do this, Joe. It's our responsibility to catch it. It's our responsibility to be smart and get the evidence to show that, hey, this isn't coming from a secular place that includes everybody or excludes everybody. This is coming to favor one specific religion, and they're trying to force that on everybody else. It's our due diligence to gather the evidence and then make our case and then challenge it.
Would you be in favor of a state passing a law that says all their schools